I am live. Magic cats are having a fight. We've got Greg in chat. Hey, Greg, thanks for joining us, pal. Hope you can hear me okay. Thanks for that door to a little bit. How are you this evening, Greg? You doing well, my friend, I hope. Oh, dear me. Thanks for joining. Hopefully, we'll get some more people come and join us on the live. How's things anyway, Greg? You doing well? Hopefully he's well. He's not speaking to me. Oh, good. You can hear me fine. That is awesome. Looking forward to seeing what you got. I'm looking forward to opening these boxes. Very, very exciting indeed. We'll just see if some people are going to join the live. It was a bit, yay! Is that one or both he is? I think we've got them both here. What I'm going to do. I didn't win. Oh, well, Scott sucks. Hold on, stop moving. Oh no, that's not what we want to do. How do I do what I want to do? Nope, I don't want to do that. Oh, that just does that. I'm playing around. I'm playing around. What have I just done? Why did I do that? Oh, look, I can zoom. Zoomy. Anyway, are you watching this or are you playing your game? Chat. Oh, I need to zoom back out a bit because I'm missing the chat. So everybody's saying hello to one another, and I'm faffing. I know I'm faffing, but I'm allowed to faff. I was going to actually see if you guys want to come up and join me on the faffing around for a bit of a blether and such like. So how are we all? What have people been doing today? What are people's plans? What's going on in the world? Tell me. I need to know. Oh, now you have piqued my interest, Greg. I look forward to seeing what that's all about. A dilemma. Tricky. I am intrigued. I haven't made a video for a wee while. Ducking in and out and planting in my garden. Oh, what are you planting? What are you planting in the garden? We've got lots of things going on in our garden. All right, Chris. You know the comments. It's not very good. Having a wee glass of the bubbly. How are you doing, Chris? You doing well? No, I actually spoken to you in a wee while. Now. My, it's not actually me just planting in the garden. What have we got? We've got garlic and stuff growing out there. Yeah, it was a really good day. My younger brother just got married. It's been out 2 or 3 years in the making because obviously COVID hit. So I've had to reschedule it. And finally, they got married. So congratulations to them. They're away on their honeymoon today. I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna just do it. How are the Spideys doing? The biggest one is obviously he can't is there we go. It's all legs in there, and that's Mr. Murray. Which oh, webbing up, it's run away. Does not want to be on film. I was wearing the Stuart tartan, my friend, because it's my wife's side. They're all still teeny tiny. Where are you? You were up earlier. Yeah, I think it's gone back down its hole. So Chromie, flexion doesn't help, but Chromie is just right at the tip of my finger. Trip. Where are you? I think you're in your tunnel. It's difficult to see. Trip was at the top earlier. I could actually see a little mote in Trips. In Trips, but it's down the bottom somewhere. Genitals, old schwesticles, McTesticles is kind of. I think it's just run down. Oh, there's a mote in there as well. That's quality. So a few of them molted, looking good. But I think genitals just legged it down there. So they're all growing. They're all growing indeed. It's awesome. Really awesome. Yeah, I had a fresh trim for the brother's wedding. You know, freshly trimmed up. H-Max malted, awesome sauce. Yeah, me and the war man, me and the wee man, we wore the Stuart tartan, which is from my wife's side. Stuart's. So that's what we wore with the Jacobite shirt. And yeah, it was a really awesome day. Really enjoyed it. Camera's going out of focus. We don't know what's going on. So anybody else got anything new? Wee man looked super awesome. He had such a good time. He was busting some absolute fantastic moves. I don't know if I shared the video or not, but wee man, he was going for it. He was absolutely giving it his wildy. So yeah, it was a great day. I got to catch up with family that we don't see very often from sort of your kind of direction. Yes, if people would like to share the stream, I realised it was kind of thrown up at the very last minute. I was just going to film the unboxing. No. Oh, is that fishing at Boomer Rain again? Oh well. I was just going to open the boxes and do it that way, but it's been a long day and I couldn't be bothered, so I thought I'd just do a live instead. What's the blue tartan? There's probably quite a few that have got blue in them. No new things. I'll pop that comment on. There we go. You can read it yourselves. No new things. I picked up a few bits of the BTS and I have something that I'm thinking about, but we'll explain in the video tomorrow. Oh, Greg, you're like, you rascal. You rascal luring us in with your teasing ways. But I'm intrigued now. So I'm quite looking forward. I'm working tomorrow, and then that's me off for the celebratory celebrations. McIntyres were blue on Wii. I need the views. We all need views. We all need views. Subscribers and views. So we have two boxes. I'm just going to get in about it. Or do we go for box this way up or box? Well, we know who that's from, don't we? I think everybody knows who that's from. So this way up or this one. Place your boats. They are indeed boxes, Chris, but I think we're more excited for what's in the boxes than the box itself. But please do. Shall we go for a? I've sat the box down. This way up box. Oh, we've got to vote for this way up. Is that your left or my left? I think most of the people. Well, it's actually the same person just voting for way up, screaming it over and over again like a lunatic. Hey, dude, how you doing? So we're just going to get in about this one. Just going to. This is one I'm very, very excited about. I'm very lucky to get because I'd inquired about the contents of this box, and at the time of inquiry, there wasn't any available. But luckily, I then received a little message saying there's now some available. Would I care? I must have picked the bluntest knife I own in the entire house. The knife I normally use doesn't work.
You remember I got the little knife?
Little mini what? Oh yeah. Well, it's purely for that now. I'm in the box. So this tells us what's in the box, but we'll not worry about that just now. Roasty Toasty Heat Pack. I'm just going to boink that out of the way. Boink that out of the way. I can see what I'm doing. You can't see what I'm doing. I'm opening the box. That's that. So we have Unos, Tuanos. Anybody like to hazard a guess? Let's take some guesses at what's in the box. In the back, what did I do? Anyone want to guess what's in the one and two?
Spider.
And two. It's a spider. My wife has guessed a spider. What if it wasn't a spider? Could be a small species of. Yeah, no, shut your face. Party pooper. Greg's going for a recess. Chris is going for a tiny fairy. True spider. It is a spider. It is a spider indeed, because somebody's already ruined the game over there. So I'll give you another clue. What is like my absolute favourite species of spider? Greg's on the ball. Greg has got. Greg knows me all too well. We have. Oh, watch it go running it. Oh, as it's trying to get out already. Oh, super cutesies. Right. Super duper cute. I'll put it into the vial pop because it'll be easier. If it would. There we go. Check this out. Super cutesies. So these are Dinopus aspectan, aspectan. Then look how super cute they are. Dinopus, as anybody knows, the ogre-faced spiders are my absolute favorite species of spiders. Net casting, ogre face, just absolutely fantastic. And I'm in a group for true spiders, and there've been a few sacks kicking about, and I knew I had to once more add these into the collection. There goes the other one. And as I say, I'd inquired whether there was any available, and they were all sold. But I then got a message saying that somebody had let her down, and there was now 2 available. And how can I possibly pass up the opportunity to add these amazing spiders once more back into the collection? You would be a fool not to. So these guys are absolutely fantastic. They're doing really well. I don't know. I think, Jeremy, you've got some of these, do you not? I think I could be wrong. Oh, going up the tubs over. Yeah, give the stream a like, please. That would be superfluous. So there we have, in box 1, 2 absolutely beautiful Dinopus Expecton, which are just. I'll need to do little setups for them. I've not done setups for them. I've done setups. I've set up for what's in the other box, which is kind of lurkering. Lurkering over there. Well, I was going to make you spanners, but I don't know how to do it on, because this is through. It's not through YouTube Live. This is through StreamYard, because I was going to see if you guys were free to come up and join me for a blether and a chat, and then forgot to send you a message. So I don't know how to make. I don't know how to make people spanners on this. Otherwise, you would be a spanner. You would be the bestest spanner I ever did know. But if anybody knows how to make somebody a spanner, let me know. So what I'll do is, it's up there. Oh, bollocks, I've dropped it. I've got it. Right. Oh. To not kill myself with a sharp knife. Yeah, communication. I know. You see, this has all been kind of last minute and ill-conceived and not very well thought out. And it was one of those like last minute kind of things. And I thought, I'll just do this. I'll just do a live. See if anybody cares to watch. And you guys are here, so that's awesome. Absolutely awesome. So I'm just opening the second box just now. Spontaneous, yes, that is I. This one's just hanging here. It's like, yo, check me. And are good size as well. These guys are really, really, really delicate at the sling stage. I got a egg sac a couple of years back now, and only one of the slings actually made it to full-blown adulthood. So it just shows that the breeder of these is doing phenomenally brilliant. And it's just messaged me because they are currently watching some of my videos. Let's see what they're saying. Yes, the jar wall. It is just watching videos and commented on the jar wall. I have the jar wall. There's a few empty jars, but we can worry about that at a later date. That's not really all that important just now. So we are into the second box. We are opening it. What I'll do is I'll throw the noodles in the first box. No. Picking up a heap of noodles. They are in wonderful shape. As I say, I have tried. When I was gifted an egg sac, there's what I'm after. When I was gifted a egg sac, I only got one to adulthood. Somebody else received one of the egg sacs. I think only got one to adulthood. I think somebody else didn't manage to get any to adulthood. Mine turned out to be a mature male. And I think, who was it? somebody just posted a picture of their mature male, and his legs have kind of got a bit spindly and skewiffy. It was just yesterday. And yeah, that kind of happened to mine as well. He looked a bit, he kind of went a bit wonky donkey. So he did. So, do you know this? Yes. Um, and do that. And do that. I can actually. Already got bored. I don't. I don't know. Can I make a post? Banners? Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh dear, I don't. I'm going to go back to comments because I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. So, oh, nightmare, nightmare. I'm desperately in search of a. Uh, where are you, you big tube? So I down in here. Where's the camera? Oh, bloody spin it around. Down somewhere in here is a arsehole of a male. OBT. He's a red colour form. He molted and has penis face. So I would really quite like to find a girly for him. He's what, maybe four weeks matured now, thereabouts. So he's still young and virile. But yeah, I was a little bit gutted. I was hoping for a female, but he's down in amongst this mossy area. With a big old penis face. But yeah, my RCF Pteronoctopus murnus is a mature male. So if anybody knows of a female, that would be fantabulous. That would be super fabulous. Yeah, John Dirt, very much. Oh, Diana's here. Hey, Diana, how you doing? Not really spoken in a while. So, shall we move on to the next wonderful joy? Ooh, There it is. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. So it is. Yeah, right. See that? This is the golden. Oh, golden damp tissue. Right. Try and get that out of there. Oh, can't get that out of there at all. It is wedged. Now I was watching a wee video on these guys earlier, and it seemed pretty speedy. So what I'm going to do, because I don't really want running about the house, never to be seen again. Oh, it's a good size. Okay, you head down into there and we'll all be happy. Or not, just ignore my attempts to get you to move. Wow, you're stubborn. This is a very, very stubborn little sling. Ah, I think I might know the reasons. Being stubborn. Ah, poopsicles. It ain't moving. Why is it always me? Why is it always me? Poop sacks. Well, this was. I need to message Spider Shop. This was the golden trapdoor spider. It seems to be. Well, I just shouldn't do lives because every time I do a live, something goes bloody wrong. But as you can see, it's just no, no, not at all. Not even a leg twitch. No, not a movement. Obviously, we will leave it sit in. That's a bloody sin because I made a nice wee setup and everything. I was watching a really cool video, the topic spiders earlier on how to look after them, and it's created a lovely little setup with sort of damper base with a dryness because what they'll do is they will bury down towards the if they require humidity, and if they don't want any humidity, they'll create a kind of a tubular tunnel heading upwards. So I had created a cool little various layers of damper at the bottom leading up onto a drier surface, which really sucks big hairy balls because these guys are just beautiful. And when I seen them on the website, I thought we gotta get one. We gotta get one. These are the golden trapdoor spiders. But I shall message. I shall message them. Got in. I mean, it's not. We've got these two absolutely amazing, beautiful spiders have arrived, healthy, safe, and well. Unfortunately, this one doesn't seem to have fared so well through the postal service. Could be my only guess. Which is an incredible shame. I don't know how much care and attention goes into spider shops. Back in, yeah, I know it's sod's law. If it's going to happen to anyone, it's going to happen to me. I think last time I did a live box opening, it was the same story. I think one went completely horrendously wrong, but hey, what can you do? Greg is scooted off. Yeah, bollocks is pretty much all I can say to that. Bollocks. And shite. I was really excited for that. Obviously, I was really excited for these guys, but this was something a bit different. Puffius or Puffius, Puffius. They're Megalomorph. So these guys, I think if I recall correctly from what I was watching earlier on Tom's Big Spider, saying females can live for sort of 5 to 10 years, which for a sort of true spider is well, Megalomorph is fantastic. Most true spiders, you get maybe a year or two. So bugger. Even if I could see a flicker of leg movement or something, it would be pretty awesome. But there's just it's stationary. There's nothing. There's no sign of life, which really sucks. Really is shite. Pardon my French. But yeah, it is one of these sad and unfortunately rubbish things that occurs. I don't really know what else to say because that's kind of taken my balloon and stuck a needle in it and squirted shite custard all over the place or something like that. Everybody, I'm not going to do lives ever again. Every time I try and do a live. Oh, you dancer. Right, hold on. Hold on. All may not be lost. I think potentially because of what's just happened there. I've dribbled a bit of water onto the mouth parts, and there is indeed a small amount of movement. Obviously, I don't want to go poking and prodding too much.
He's either straight ahead or he's either to the left in the building. I couldn't quite make out the only the 2 ways to go.
It's see that. So potentially molting, plain dead, faking dead. I'm gonna put a bit of water on the mouth parts, a little bit of water in the tub there. Now I don't know what to do. All suggestions welcome. I think what I might do, get a little cotton bud. Little cotton bud, one of these things. And I might try and pick up that bit of water. Can't really see what I'm doing, and to be honest, I'm more concerned about the spider than the filming quality right now. We'll get a wee bit more water onto that cotton bud so it's nice and wet, moist, and try and just dip that around the mouthy parts. So as you can see, it is grabbing on to cotton bud. It's very weak. I really don't know what to do. Kind of clinging on. Don't know whether it's trying to have a wee drink. And what I might do, if I can, is cut that bit of sort of done. As I have cut off the tip, and I don't want to roll it about too much. As you can see, it's kind of clinging on to the tip of the cotton bud. So I think what we'll do is I'll leave that sitting flat somewhere safe, and hopefully once it's had a wee drink, it'll be okay. Don't know what to do really. Yes, this is a sucky ball kind of situation. Because now if it croaks it, TSS are going to say it was alive on arrival. Ah, bollocks. Um, well, this one's settling, hanging there, chilling, maybe chilling and hanging. Got taking a wind out my sails. What I can really do now is bloody hope for the best. Can't really sit here all night watching it. Which is I kind of tempted to do. Well, unfortunately, I will have to just cross my fingers and hope for the best. Just kind of sitting on top of that thing, the just lively as I would hope. Yes, all I can do is sort of try and add moisture to the cotton buds and hope that it either molts or it drinks enough to sort of get its energy back. Yeah, distract myself with other things while it's doing its things. I'll probably just message you guys and whinge and cry. So anyway, how's everyone enjoying the Tea Masters series? I've gone out of focus. Focus. There. I'm hoping you're right, Tanya. I'm hoping just a bit of time to hydrate, but then the tissue it was in, um, that's really nice, quite damp tissue it was in, which is a bit worrying. I can feel how sort of moist the tissue is. You do got me. You always got me. It's awesome and amazing. Um, are we internet besties? But yeah, how's everyone enjoy? How's everyone enjoying Tea Master? Those of you that watch Tea Master, how are you enjoying it? I think episode three certainly seems to be the pinnacle so far. I'm hoping episode four will be really enjoyed. So far, one of the contestants has completed all their requirements for episode four. Hopefully, the others should be doing their bits and bobs very soon for episode four. But either way, I'm hoping it is going to be an absolute blast and a laugh. Obviously, Ren and Joe, they are my test audience. They get to see it before anybody else does. They watch it first and they let me know what they think of it, kind of thing. So it's really awesome having such great friends. I can have a wee sort of private premiere with. Um, Hopefully, if this is a success, if everybody really enjoys it, if everybody really enjoys it, I will do another season, another series of it. I'm thinking there's probably going to be, we're going on to episode four. I'm thinking, to be honest, there's probably only going to be maybe six to season one while I kind of iron out some of the flaws and the problems and issues with it. But hopefully, with all I've learned from doing this one, there will be a season two with all new cast, few new ideas I'm bouncing about. Um, and probably in hindsight, I should probably pre-record all the episodes so that I'm not left running around chasing people and being 3 weeks behind schedule. But it's a bit of fun. It's a bar of laughs, and hopefully, it will allow people to be introduced to new channels. That was kind of the whole purpose behind it, was to give. I didn't want to necessarily just focus on big channels with thousands of subscribers that everyone would watch because they were in it. I wanted to use a variety of people and characters and different backgrounds within the hobby and stuff. So we had quite an eclectic mix going on, as I thought would be more interesting and give lesser known people a chance to sort of show themselves off, have a laugh, get known. So yeah, it was just about having a bit of fun, introducing you to some new faces, or refamiliarizing yourselves with some faces you maybe not seen for a wee while. So yeah, it's been absolutely fantastic. Really enjoy it. Love sitting doing the editing and just seeing what people come up with for the daft challenges I set them. It's absolutely hilarious. What we are thinking of doing, spoiler for you guys because you're good enough to join the live. Oh bollocks! My bottle of prosecco fizzed in my hand and got a wee bit excited. So what we're thinking of doing for the next, what I'm thinking of doing for the next season is, instead of having one tea master, what I was thinking of doing is a bit like that other show that has multiple experts, and you never know which one you're going to go up against, kind of thing. You know, the one where the guy laughs a lot because there was silly questions about like Fanny Schmeller and stuff. I'm thinking about having a spinning wheel, if you will, of different tea masters, and each episode will maybe feature a different tea master. It could be the same one 2 weeks in a row. Who'll know how it will fully work? But I was thinking of introducing more than one tea master, purely because it would help me with availability for various people, and hopefully get the whole thing kind of moving more fluidly. So that was my idea. Don't know if you think that's a good idea, rubbish idea, shall be my idea. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the blardy blar. I would be a lot happier if this thing had started running about its tube. I'd be much happier. Yeah, it sounds interesting. I just think it'd be really cool, like, oh, you're going to be up against or that kind of idea. And one of the things we have had, as I say, in hindsight, I should have pre-recorded the entire thing, and then I could just released it week after week after week. But that would actually involve some kind of thought process, and I am a bit whimsical at times. So yeah, that's kind of have a couple of experts, and in that way, we can't assume that the tea master is showing favoritism because it might not be the same one all the time. So yeah, I just thought it could be kind of cool. And again, it highlights some new people, introduce some new faces, give other people a chance to sort of show themselves off, have a laugh, get involved. So yeah, I think that's really cool. Really cool. So yeah, hopefully that'll be something coming up in season 2. But yeah, let's see how season 1 pans out. As I say, we'll go on to episode 4. I think 6 might be enough. I know Gav would love to do this all day. He absolutely loves the challenges. Gav absolutely loves doing it. He's always right involved, and he loves the end edits as well. The silly little bits at the end. So yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool. So if anybody would be interested in participating in any way in season 2, then by all means make yourselves well known. It would be awesome. Probably about all I can say on this. The Exos, yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I want to get some new units. I've got a couple of Komodos down there that I would quite like to get rid of. I don't know how well as a camera it goes that way. I mean, over there we've got Exos kind of stacked up on Exos. Rocky Mountains joined us. Awesome. So we've got the Shelvin unit here. I want to go for the Kallax. I know everybody uses Kallax, but they're friggin' awesome. Best thing, advice would be keep an eye on your local selling pages. Gumtree, we've picked up quite a number of these for free or next to absolutely nothing through Gumtree. I mean, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the 45 squared, and I don't think we bought it like paid much for any of them. Some of them I think we got gifted. I've got a couple down there. I'll just tilt these ones down here. The 45s, I think both of them. One of them we got free with a terrestrial tarantula. I don't know why it was in an arboreal setup. And I think the other one we might have got free as well. I tell a lie, some of the 45s I did buy a heap off of a friend of mine. I think I paid about 80 quid for about 6 Exos or something, which was really awesome. But yeah, definitely keep an eye on your local selling pages, join some local groups, and yeah, Gumtree is fantastic for picking up bits and bobs. Because we certainly have picked up a few, but yeah, I would quite like to eventually get rid of this unit here and get proper Shelvin unit in. Kind of torn between aquatic snails. I want to refill the jar wall because I'm down to there's only 4 on the wall just now. I think that great big girl's out and about again. Try and get her down without her running away. Here she is, big blob. She's a big old blobby. So maybe see if I can find a fella for her. That'd be kind of cool. Be awesome. But I've got a couple of empty pegs there that I quite fancy getting filled again with whatever we can. Those legs are wibbling. Seems it's kind of weak, but those legs are wibbling. Yeah, well, I mean, you guys were always Ren and Jojo. You guys were always in mind as possibly like a duo judge team. But likewise, if you want to compete, that would be absolutely friggin' awesome. I think it'd be hilariously funny. Great guests, but at the same time, I think you'd be absolutely awesome judges. So the choice would absolutely be in your ball because I would to do any form of collaboration work with you guys would just be on point. It'd be fantastic, and it'd give me a chance to just annoy you some more. Not like we don't speak enough, but you know what I mean.
That's what the purple ring means. It's when the whole building blows up. It's not like
Well, the purple ring means that the whole building's going to blow up. Talk about purple rings. Who misses?
It's not like this, but it's just like fire damage. It actually explodes.
So there was some leggy movements on our little Trapidor El Cotton Buddle spider. But it's gone quite stationary again. So yeah, as I say, there will be hopefully after season one. I'll take a wee break from it just so because I don't want people getting fed up with it, and then I will sort of start planning a season two because I think it could be a good laugh. We'll see if there's any interest in it, and yeah, we'll take it from there. So as I say, if you know anyone, if you yourselves or you think of anybody that you might be interested in making an absolute fool of themselves for the sake of public humiliation and entertainment, hey, by all means. Um, the other thing I would quite like is I have a list of tasks I have thought up. But if anybody can think, Sam from Bug Realms, he was approached for season one. There was a couple of people approached for season one, but some of them didn't really have much of an idea as to what exactly I was asking of them. I don't think they're familiar with the show. And I know Sam's very busy with, he's got things going on just now, so I could kind of understand his apprehension because he's he's in the process of doing quite a lot of stuff. So Sam was one of them. There was a few other people I spoke to who were kind of like, yeah, but I don't know what it is, and I don't really know what you're asking me to do. Um, so what I'd said to them was, watch season one, see what it's all about, and then perhaps if we go into season two, you could participate or be involved in it. So there's a few people kind of sitting in the background that were kind of on the fence with the whole thing because they just weren't familiar with it, and as you can only describe it as in you'll be given a task to complete and probably make a tit yourself, which doesn't really sell it overly brilliantly. The other problem, of course, that I have is it's all uh, kind of done online. Like it's all done through recording, so it's very difficult. It's not like the TV show where they can get together and do sort of physical or engage in tasks. So it means I've got to kind of try and think outside of the box as to what I can ask them to do that they will be able to do in the confines of their own home and not within having things provided to them to complete a task. So there is that element of complication complication to it, but it's awesome fun. It's so much fun. I really love doing it. I love seeing what they come back. I when I set the task, I kind of have in my head an idea of what I think they're going to do, and like that last one, it was just um, Ebbs was worried that Jen was going to do the same film as her, and Jen went a completely different route. Got other people involved, and it was just um, absolutely amazing. What tasks am I thinking of for season two? At the moment, none, because I'm still trying to think of tasks for season one. I'd written when I thought of the idea, it was actually Sam from the Spider Shop had said to me, if you ever plan on doing tarantula related taskmaster, let us know. Um, and the thought got into my head, and I was thinking, I can pull this off. I can do this. I'll give it a bash. And so I spoke to Sam and said, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to give this a go. Do you want to be involved? And he was like, well, I'm not, because I think in his head he saw him and Lee as the tea master slash Langhorn characters, but then realised that neither of them would probably want to be filmed or on film. So I then had to kind of go back to the drawing board and think, right, how am I going to do this? But here we are. Here we are. That's kind of how we got to where we are now. Um, there was some films I absolutely thought people were going to do. There was, I was quite surprised by some of the film choices, but that's the beauty of it, is you never, like this one, the one we're doing just now. I don't want to tell you what it is because I don't want to give it away. Um, all I will say is that Jay has completed it, and he's done it in a way I didn't actually think any of them would have done it. He's kind of stepped outside the box and come up with something completely different to what I thought he would have done. So, as I say, absolutely brilliant. Oh yeah, of course, I forgot. Gav did the labyrinth, didn't he? You remind me of the babe. Yeah, Gav absolutely nailed that. It was brilliant. But that's the thing, it's asking a group of people that I know them pretty well, they're good friends, but it's asking a group of people to do something ridiculously stupid, realistically, for, you know, very little reward, realistically, over what they're doing. Um, but again, if somebody watches it and Gav gets another subscriber, or Ebbs gets another subscriber, or however it goes, or people watching their videos, and that's fine by me, because all I've ever tried to do is sort of be a part of something. Yeah, Tea Master. Um, I don't know if you've been watching it, Milan. I don't know if you've been watching it, or I don't know if you guys get Taskmaster over your side of the pond. I don't know if it's the same. I think it is. I think I saw somewhere that it's televised. I don't know. That's all right, Phil. Phil, it was a very, very last minute thing. It was a case of I'd received a couple of boxes, and originally I was going to just film them and do your YouTube bog standard unboxing malarkey, and then I thought, I'm knackered. I've had a really busy day at work. We were really busy today, I think, because the holidays are coming up, the festivities. Plus, it was the last day of the year, the last day of the month for people to order their stuff. So people were ordering a heap of stuff. There was a new promotion went out. It was go, 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 go all day long. So I thought, you know what, I'll jump on, I'll do it live. So it was only really advertised about an hour in advance of me doing it. So basically, in the boxes, we got a couple of Dinopus. This one's off screen. This one's hanging. This one's chilling. Hang and chill. Hang and chill. The other Spectans. And we got. Unfortunately, this little one is in a bit of a precarious situation. So this one appeared to be DOA. I offered it a small dabby of water with my little drippy dripper, and there was movement. So what we've done is I cut the tip off a cotton bud or a Q-tip, soaked it in water, and the spider seems to be. This is a trapdoor spider. There's a bit of movement going on in there. Looking a lot more lively than it did when it arrived. It looks like it's actually a way to come off the cotton bud there. Hopefully that opportunity to Dylan Doe, like Bill and Ben, that opportunity to have a wee drink there, hopefully has given it a bit of. But we'll just have to wait and see and keep our fingers crossed. I'm a bit. I've got to get mine done too, Danielle. What am I missing here? I don't know what's going on. Never know what's going on. Done. What are you saving up for? Not yet. I'll watch after. I haven't kept up. Well, working 80-hour weeks, that is brutal. That is absolutely, that is absolutely friggin' brutal. 80-hour week. So yeah, that is where we're at. I'm Havering. Oh, Dylan, right, okay, Dylan Doe. My first teen opus I ever had was called Butterfingers. She was absolutely awesome. These two I'll need to do proper little setup for. The trap door, we had created a really cool little setup for the trap door, but until it shows some kind of sign of improvement, I'm a bit reluctant to put it in there. And yeah, other than that, there's not much to say. This is my huntsman that has done really well on Insta. This little one's Insta famous. I posted up a reel and it's had like about 45,000 views from this little lady. I might need to tip it that way so you can see her. There she is. This little lady racked up 45,000 views on one of her reels, which is probably about 42,000 more than I normally get on any reels I ever post. So there's that. What else? What else is occurring? We have. Where are you at? Lycosa.
One was not his resume mate. Yeah,
Just down there. Oh,
there's two.
This was a gift from my mate Bry, who has messaged me. He's obviously not watched them, but this is
coming down towards me.
Lycosa in there. Really cool there. They got to be
there's two still
quite
there.
large. What else is exciting has been happening? This one's making itself right at home. That's the Crassipes, one of my 3 Crassipes. Wonderful, wonderful. What else? Obviously, we had the absolute disaster with the red fangs. The red fang breeding went horrendously bad. The male ate me female. So that was just bloody marvellous. That was wonderful. Oh, you can't beat a curly hair in your bra anyway. True Spider, I'm going to give it away. We don't keep trues. And now we've got this. Rhesus are absolutely awesome. As I say, my big blobby girl is cutting about just here. There she go. It's got it reversed, so she's waddling about there. I've got another couple of Rhesus, but she's the biggest of the lot, so she's kind of out and about. The other ones are slightly smaller. I've got an Rhesus SP Blue, which could be this one. I actually can't remember. I've got them a bit mixed up. And I think Rhesus Defruti might be the other one. I think that one might be I think this is the blue in here. But this one hides like well down under that bark there, where you can see the web coming out. This one's well hidden down in there. That might be the Rhesus Finny. I can't actually remember. That's shocking. But the Rhesus are cool. I like a Rhesus. Oh, jar. I've got a couple of empty spaces on the jar wall, so I might go over Rhesus because we've got the Ishnothelli which is here. You can just kind of make it out in there. I would quite like to have tried a commune of them, but I could never find any more, which kind of sucks because it would have been really cool. Would have been really awesome. That's a shame. That is a shame. Oresis are absolutely fantastic. Previously, most of mine have turned out male, which has been rubbish. So I'm quite glad that my Lochinary is a female, and I just need to find a fella, and they can do the little that. Scolopendra cingulata. Oh, so happy because obviously I've just disturbed them out there at the tunnel, but we've got that one, and then we've got the Dahani and the bigger setup. Absolutely amazing. Dahani. It's probably going to be hiding somewhere, and I'm not going to poke my fingers in trying to find it. So we'll not see that today. We'll maybe do a wee video on that another day. But yeah, we've got that one and that one, just the two peds just now.
Oh, look at that!
I do like a good big chunky centipede. I would absolutely love Gigantea. That would be like amazing. It's the only species I've ever actually held as well. Under pressure, just kind of forced into it. But I was glad I did it. It's one of those things I've always wanted to do is Scolopendra Dahani. I will certainly never make any attempt to pick up. That would be insanity. But I was convinced to hold a Gigantea, and I did. I'm so proud of myself for doing it. But to be honest, it's probably the first and last time I will ever hold a giant centipede. And it was pretty cool because I held it and it was absolutely fine. And then it was past the Sidex, and he held it, and it literally just started like scraping its fangs on his hand. And I think had that been me, I would have been turtlenecking it. I probably would have been proper shiting myself. So I'm really glad it happened to him and not me. I would love a Stormy. I would love a Stormy. Baths, I've got a small commune of baths up there. Ornithius SP Blue. I think I'll probably need to rehouse these into something bigger soon. I think I'm starting to outgrow these. But while we've got them out, I'll give them a quick squishy. Just quick. Oh, one's attacking the water there. Well, we know that one's fine. We'll just give this one a quick squishy with the old drinky in there. Wee drinky for them. Gigas. We've got these guys love to burrow. Can we see? And you can see all around the bottom there where it's kind of cleared it out. It's chambers. And then coming up here. But is that difficult to see in this light? It's in there. It's in there somewhere. We'll give them a good old squishy. They do love a little bit squishy. These guys. You visible. again, you can see the tunnels where they've created them. Again, a bit of tunnelling going on. It's actually a wee entry point down there. A couple of tunnels. A wee face. Hello. Your smiley face. It's a proper good soaking, but for now that'll do hee-haw. Give that a proper good soaking later on. Skelly leg, yeah. I'm gonna jar it. So I guess we're all eagerly anticipating the results of the Herd and Dead trial. Skelly leg. Put that back there. Skelly is doing awesome. Skelly has gone to hide. Where you at? Skelly, can you see? You can kind of just make out the bum. It's kind of this blob down here. Can't really see much of anything. You can just make out a leg and about there. Skelly's doing awesome. Yeah, it was all good. I tried to do a wee rehouse up to my house. Nice try. Can't find a charger. Yeah, I mean, when I first got into this hobby, a few years ago, before I was so grey, I built up my collection to I think it was somewhere between top 80s to 90s, which is still a relatively small collection in the grand scheme of a lot of keepers. But we had between about 80 to 90 tarantulas. And then there was a lot of stuff happening within the hobby at the time, and there was groups, and there was a lot of bitching and moaning, and a lot of bullying and harassment. And I snapped. I had to go at a few people and told them they needed to grow up. I left a lot of the groups, and I sold up, I think, all bar, I think it was about 8. I think I kept about 8 tarantulas and got rid of all the rest. And then I started moving into like scorpions, centipedes, millipedes, giant African land snails, beetles, and looking at other things, true spiders. Piqued my interest. So I started keeping a lot of other things. And then I've slowly started building up the tarantula collection again because I do miss them. And there's so many absolutely amazing species. And I had a list of 3, which is now complete. Obviously, huge thanks to Ren and Jojo and Gav and my wife. So the 3 were my Robustum, my Murinus, and my S. crassipes. So my wife got me the crassipes. Ren and Jojo sent me the Murinus, and Gav sent me the lives in here. So way down its tunnel there. He sent me the Robustum. So that was my 3. You need to fill up with your water dish. But this one's doing really cool as well. We've had a molt and stuff out of this one. So the 3 of them are doing really awesome. We're really chuffed. Really wanted an OBT. So I've got an OBT, got Pokey, got the Poketeria Miranda, got the LP over there, Nadu, Chromatus, got a couple of curly hairs cut about because they're a bog standard in any collection. Kilahuhini, the Lagarde, Termacus Lagarde, I think that was. And then a variety, we've got 2 little cat vagons, got a couple of them. little commune of
Well, I could pick up the eight.
the Scotia Blue, what do you cry them? With the three mystery slings that Steve said. So I'm creeping back up. I'm creeping back up. Yeah, I mean, I was mostly for a long time. I was mostly focused on Trues because I really was done with the tarantula hobby at that point in time. There was a dealer. There was a supplier, and he and this other woman really got into it. They hated each other. She'd inappropriately posted some pictures of herself on an 18+ group. This got leaked to the guy that didn't like her. So it was like every group you went into, it was either like her camp defending her or his camp attacking her. And it was like everywhere I went. And I just told the two of them they needed to grow up. And I got kicked out of groups left, right, and centre. And it was stupid. Absolutely stupid. Lagarde's absolutely awesome. Don't see much of it. Don't see much as this one over here. It's just down in there somewhere, high and about. I think I did a video not so long ago because I hadn't seen it. I hadn't seen it for forever. To the point I was actually convinced that I was going to find a dead spider in the tank when I eventually decided to unearth it. And it was alive and well. I probably see more of it now. Yeah, it was all out war, mate. It was all out war. It was really pathetic. It was very stupid. I don't speak to either of them anymore. Because basically they were both as guilty as one another. No sooner did this endless pointlessness die down, one of them would kick it off again in the groups, and it was just it ruined it for me. I hated it. I couldn't. I was stuck in the middle, and it was just it was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. So yeah, we've slowly got back into our tarantula collection. Pac-Man I absolutely miss having. I love my Pac-Man. He was a little chonk. Beardy, we've got one. She's down there. She's cracking on an age. I'm actually sure she's still being cool, but he's come here, old girl. Well, she's flattening herself out because she's not a happy bunny. But yeah, here's our old girl. She's doing the big flatten out thing. Oh, look at me, I'm
She's 10 now.
She's 10. You can't eat me, I'm a dinner plate. Fatten yourself up. Yeah, fatten yourself up. Stop pretending that you're a plate. So yeah, she's she's cracking on a bit. But you're a big softie. Yeah, she's an old girl, but she does every time you pick her up, she just flattens herself out. But yeah, she's a darling. She's a darling old beast. Yeah, so we have that smelly old girl. We've got 10 snakes, I think, left now.
9 or 10.
9 or 10 snakes left. I got these things. Yeah, it's my 6 hand size. He's in there. The male I think he's mature. I don't know. I was told he was probably due one more molt, but that was about 2 years ago, and he's never molted since. Maybe about a year ago, I think this. But yeah, he's in there. He's a big.
Another 4 times.
He's a big twaddle. This one's an absolute favourite of mine. Hogna, what are they, Miranda or something now. The previously Schmitzy, Adiriana, even. She is absolutely friggin' awesome. Would love to find a male for her. Absolutely love to find a male for her. Obviously, the tub kind of dulls the coloration of the legs there, but she is banging. So if I could find a male for her, it would be like, it'd be really cool. It'd be really cool. These guys are cool. Let's see if I can find one. Male. We'll take a male.
We're still there.
Check out the size of this dude. Where's the camera? The size of this dude. Your wing's a little bit damaged. This dude is. They're very lively. Oh, he's running away. He's running away. He's buggering off. These guys are. These guys are awesome. Put him back in. Them to escape. Food for them. I've got giant land snails. They're all kind of hidden. I can't be bothered breaking through the door just now to find them. We got sent to by our channel name's just gone right out my head. Kelly's channel, Critters and Creations. Critters and Creations sent me two, and you know what it says, if you've got 2 land snails, you've got 1,000 land snails. Yeah, you guys are funny with your laws about cockroaches and stuff, eh? And I get you guys probably won't be allowed the giant land snails either. Let's see if we can find. All one. Problem with land snails, of course, is that they just bloody bury you down and you can't ever find them. So you got to go trolling through. I mean,
I ended up climbing out the
there's
stairs.
a relatively. There's one of the smaller ones. I'll say smaller, it's still a decent size, but there's one of the barn pots. Fish. You don't have to dig for too long until you find another one. I was actually poaching with them. Point
I think you just killed my friend.
I think I need to try and get rid of some.
I think one of the girls I play with.
That was yet another one. So yeah, you get the idea. Lots and lots of giant African land snails. All sleeping their little heads off. I'm sure they can sleep for like 3 years or something at a time. Cats, we're down to 9 cats now. Sadly, Anakin had to leave us last week, so we're down to 9, which It sucks.
And there's people sniping up the hill as well.
But he led a much happier life than he would have had if we'd left him where he was. So that's they're all. The problem is that most of them magic. Come here. Most of them came to us, Most of them were acquired to us as rescues. So this is one of them. Hey, Levi. Oh, boy. So Levi and Garfield, who, yes, is a big ginger cat, they were rescues. Jax and Dexter. My wife actually helped the mother birth them. So that's how we ended up with them.
And their two siblings lost limbs because the placenta got wrapped around their leg.
And their siblings lost limbs because of the placenta wrapping around their legs. Obi was a rescue. I don't know where he is. What is he? I don't know. He's our three-legged cat. He's cut him somewhere.
He might be down.
He might be down now. Levi and Jax. Levi and Garfield, sorry. They were one of these, the woman got them because they were a fad.
Yeah, do you know these two people?
And then lost.
You know these two people that you're fighting? They're actually my two friends.
Lost complete interest in them and ignored them. They were absolutely riddled with fleas. Poppy, who's sitting on my wife's knee,
these people that you're fighting,
she was in about 5 different homes before she was even a year old. So we agreed to keep her, and most of them have come from various backgrounds. In which case, where they wouldn't have had much of a life, so they ended up here. And that my wife's a fucking lunatic, so that's that. So yeah. Cheers.
No, he's too far. No, he's too far up.
So any questions? Anyone want to ask anything before I sort of wrap this nonsense? Floof. Levi is a floof. Sits staring at me now like, how dare you remove me from where I was comfortable? Yeah, he's a big cat. Dexter is our largest cat. He is a brute. Yeah, too many of them. But try telling the wife that. But yeah, any questions? Anyone want to ask or acquire or inquire about anything before I run away? Oh, no, nothing. Awesome. Well, in that case, I shall sort of bid you all a farewell. I shall. Yeah, I mean, as I say, Phil, these all came to us pretty much. Most of them came to us as rescues, needing a better life, which I like to hope we've offered them.
That's it. It's 10 o'clock. I'm going to. If it's live, I don't mind.
So yeah, that's us. But otherwise, I shall skedaddle. I'll keep you all posted on our little trappy. Really hoping it's gonna improve. I'll maybe drop Spider Shop a message after this just to let them know that it's kind of a bit of a touch and go at the moment. Obi still chews my finger, and he's cracking on. He's got his thing for chewing fingers. Obi's got his own Instagram page. Obi the three-legged cat. If anybody wants to follow
I was doing Liverpool for
his shenanigans, but yeah, I shall keep you posted on the wee one. Obviously, these guys are absolutely fantastic, doing really well, looking really awesome. That one really not happy about, but what can you do? But anyway, that is it for me. To you, really hope you're all well. And if there's no questions, nobody's got anything they want to ask, I shall. Mrs. Adam is sitting playing our mobile phone game, but is getting ready to head to bed. To be honest, I'll probably head to bed myself because it's been a long couple of days, been a long weekend. As I say, my little brother got married at the weekend, so still recovering from all that. You weren't drinking, I certainly was. I think I had quite a cacophony of drinks over the course of the evening, between the wine, the champagne, and the beer, and I don't know, God knows what else I drank. But anyway, yeah, that's it for me to you guys. Much love to every single one of you. Thank you for joining us here. Do enjoy the Tea Master series. Again, if you have any thoughts on how it could go, or tasks, or anything at all you think that could benefit the idea in any way, I'd love to hear them. Or again, if you'd like to be involved in it, that would be awesome. That's it. I'm going to go to bed, pass out, and go to work. Excellent. Thank you ever so much. Thank you for joining. Do obviously, I don't know, like and stuff. But yeah, take care, everybody. Thank you ever so much for joining. Thank you.